Hey, welcome to my video blog. Hey, it's my Sunday video blog, which you may not read because there's so many other things going up on the site, unless you read Tumblr, in which case, well, there's lots of other things. Anyway, if you don't know, I'm John. I'm the guy who runs Wire.vg and Nukezilla. And talking of Wire.vg, I was because I've kind of figured the site's really, really good now, but I'm bad at marketing, so I've been trying to come up with what's called a media list, where I come up with all the email addresses of all these journalists and websites, and these are the people who I'm going to send press releases to and send updates to, and basically try to convince them to write articles about me. And I spent about an hour making this list because I'm being super careful about it and super cautious and making sure that I'm getting all the right email addresses and the right person. But I just can't help but feel incredibly guilty. I just feel like I am now an evil spammer, and I feel bad about it. I know it's ridiculous, but I just want to get that off my chest, and if you are going to be receiving a press release from me, know that it comes smeared with a slight hint of guilt. On my part, not yours. I mean, it can be yours if you don't write an article about Wire, which you really should do, because, then I can make loads of money, and there is no other motive. Anyway, PAX! A lot of you are probably not going to be watching this video because you are all having fun on the other side of the planet, so I'll be polite. Have fun. If you noticed, Nukezilla has... We're doing the same little audio updates now. Gavin's article, absolutely fantastic. Oh look, there it is. What a coincidence, it's on that screen. Is a really, really cool read, and hopefully he'll get us a day, 2 or 3 write-ups done, because those would be really cool. And yeah, we've been doing the audio updates. I mean, what do you think about those? Because you're the guys who read these regularly. Have you been listening to all of them? Have you been listening to only the ones that strike you as slightly interesting? Or have you just been ignoring them and you're waiting for longer articles to appear next week? For those of you who have been trying to follow all the news, I hope you've been using this. This is pax.wire.vg. Which I made. It took about an hour or two to make it all pretty and everything. And it's all using the Wire.vg API, which is quite cool. And it basically means you can put that on any web page and it'll carry on working. Like, you can right-click, save page as, download it, and then it'll carry on working even if it's saved locally, because it does all this server stuff. And that's all public, and you can make that if you want right now. You can go and poke around in the source code of that. If you're interested. Try not to break my server. There is some caching, but if you wrote a script that was like, hey, can I have 1,000 posts using really complicated search algorithms, and I want that every second, then my server's going to be like, okay, and then fall over. So watch out with that. I mean, it should be fine. Anyway, I thought this week, to be clever, so that I don't, so I can stay on topic, I would put the things I'm going to talk about sellotaped to the camera. Problem is, I want to look directly at the camera, at you, but the list's there, and I worry that if I'm now looking at the list, you might think I'm staring at your crotch or your chest. What do you think of the new theme? Gavin's post is probably quite good. I don't know why I'm trying to demonstrate like this, because I can just pop it up on the screen. But anyway, if you have a look, the grey around the article has now gone and has been replaced by white, which I think makes it look just that hint classier, and also just makes it easier to read and just makes the page feel nicer. However, I know a lot of you are from the days when the site used to have a completely black background, so I'm very open to feedback. Or if you can spot any other areas where I can improve it, please do let me know. And finally, the final thing that I want to talk about today is the live NZcast, which should be happening next weekend. Which you are all invited to. It's going to be a live podcast where me and Gavin chat about PAX, basically. I was going to do something like make this video blog something about something technical and boring, but I thought, few little updates about what's going on would be nice. As usual, leave the feedback in the usual places. Be sure to let me know, and everyone else know, what's going on this Sunday. I can't help feel there's 1,000 things I want to talk about, but I think they're all boring. So if you have anything that you want me to talk about, or any questions you want me to answer, or any of that type stuff, leave comments or emails or whatever. Whatever, it's fine. You're not idiots, you understand how this works. And I'm going to go off. I'm going to carry on working on wire.vg. I'm going to carry on being a PR guru, and I'm probably going to have a cup of coffee. So what are you up to this Sunday?